All right, hey Cancer. So I'm doing an energy check-in for ghosted. So for those who have been left by somebody, we're pulling to see why they ghosted, their intentions, what they were, and what the next 30 days is looking like. So you guys are going to know this is your read by your energy. And if that doesn't resonate, please check your other placements, you guys. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope that you'll subscribe if you like my energy. So let's see who I'm talking to. You got the Two of Pentacles coming through with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So for this energy right here, it could be that you're feeling like maybe you were moving too fast when it comes to the connection. That Knight of Swords in reverse it's impulsive. It could be burnt out energy, feeling unfocused, restless, and kind of going back and forth on where you really want this connection to go, if it should come back. With the Ace of Swords, how it came through in reverse, I feel it's a depiction of a new beginning. So something coming through that could be a little bit newer, that just didn't really take off. And I feel like the Two of Pentacles is kind of going back and forth on your own feelings and emotions when it comes to this connection. And that Knight of Swords, it could have been that somebody was trying to rush it just as well. Maybe you're feeling like that towards your own energy. Contemplating whether or not you were making the right moves when it comes to this. I feel like this energy altogether is you're probably a little bit upset, but I can't help but feel that you're feeling more upset towards yourself, which you can't do that. What I want to tell you guys is to be who you are, be your own person, but don't beat yourself up for the decision, like that. This guy right here, I'm just kind of feeling like maybe somebody was wanting to know where the dynamic was going. And then perhaps maybe this person that you're dealing with made you feel bad for rushing it. All right, so let's see who this person is. Who is this person? You got Scorpio, Pisces, and Gemini. So possibly any of those. Scorpio, yeah, Pisces and Gemini. So their energy, they're coming through as somebody who's afraid of transformation. They're afraid of change. They're afraid of new cycles is what I'm feeling. And that's where they come through with that walking away type of energy. With the King of Swords, I feel like this person, Cancer, has probably told you some feelings and emotions. All right. Because the King of Swords is somebody who is coming through as somebody who's very direct, has mental clarity, very truthful, very honest. So they could have actually told you, well, this is where my heart sits at right now. This is what I'm afraid of. This is what I don't want to happen. I'm not ready for this, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of feel like, just because they've said something to you, it doesn't mean that it was false, but there could be a deeper meaning or a deeper underlying situation going on with this person as to why they can't move forward. So let's see how they feel about you. How they feel about you. We got the Ten of Pentacles coming through. They definitely have or show some adoration. Physical attraction is there. They could look at you as somebody with a lot of attention. I almost feel like you're dealing with somebody that if they feel like they have to compete, they might, I feel like exterior, I feel like their skin, even though they might show it as thick-skinned, I almost feel like it's not very thick. All right. But I really feel like this person does, they think about you all the time. They can see the wish fulfillment with you. They can see happiness. But it's almost like they don't know how to achieve that. Especially if this person just doesn't know, they don't know what they want, with the Queen of Wands energy, that's somebody who's very very courageous, very confident, independent, a social butterfly, somebody who's very determined and has a high sense of self-respect. So they look at you, and they can't get you off of their mind. It's like you're all you're all that they think about, but it's almost like they potentially could have ruined it before it ever got started. So let's see what their intentions were from the get-go. Their intentions from the get-go. We have the Three of Cups coming through. So it makes me wonder if this person is in a third party or if they're entertaining somebody else. Okay. The Fool card coming through again. Just like the death card, this is it's a fear of new beginnings. Their intentions, I feel, was not to really connect on a newer level, even though it's like now you've left a mark on their brain. They can't shake you. The devil card could have just been for satisfaction on any scale. And then we have that three of cups, so that this person could have stepped out of a connection that they are dealing with. I'm going to see why they ghosted, but the devil card tells me that their intentions were probably not the most honest, sincere, and pure from the start. So with that being said, I want to pull. I want to see why they ghosted. We got it. Why did they ghost? Why did they ghost? Look at that. The Ace of Wands is showing up. The World card, there's something that is not done being cycled out in this person's, I feel like it's in their depths. All right, the Chariot card, I just kind of look at this situation as somebody who here's what I'm going to say. Like, I know how they feel about you. You haven't left their mind space, but it's almost like their intentions were to kind of come through, get what they want, and then leave, pull away. All right. It's almost like they're probably having something in their background that's not going very well. I want to clarify these cards. The Chariots. We have the Ten of Swords. They could have left somebody or something ended in their background. Yeah. It's almost like they were kind of using you to get over some sort of heartbreak. Yep, look at that. Healing. The Seven of Pentacles. So it's like they come through. Their intentions were not to get very serious with you. Their intentions were not to go forward. They're dealing with something in their own background situation that they are healing from. I feel like they probably are not completely emotionally available and ready for any deep, dark connection. Deep connection. And that's probably where you're coming through with this Knight of Swords, kind of thinking maybe you were pushing for something or maybe moving too fast. This person's definitely healing from something that's disallowing them from moving forward. And I feel like they're probably coming out of something really, really fresh. And it isn't ending. It is. This person's healing. It's almost like I don't want to say that they're using you, but it's almost like I feel like they were using you to get over something, So let's see if they're coming back, what the next 30 days looks like. If they're coming back, look at that. You guys have the Return, the Six of Cups. So you will be hearing from this person in the next 30 days. I feel with the Queen of Cups coming through in reverse, this is still somebody who's a little bit on edge, a little bit not sure where they stand emotionally. I don't feel like it's a bad card. I just feel like this person's coming back, but they still don't know where they sit with their own when it comes to their own feelings and emotions. With the Nine of Pentacles coming through, it could be that you're going to be receiving an apology, for the way this person kind of handled you in the situation. Because the Nine of Pentacles is a recognition of, it is, what am I trying to say? It's like taking advantage of a wish fulfillment. You have a really good thing right in front of your face. It's almost like they're coming through with apologies on how they left you or handled the situation. So let's see what your advice is when it comes to the situation. So what I feel, you guys, this Knight of Pentacles, really, I feel like this is going to be a dynamic that you're going to be able to take the lead on. It might not feel like it at first, but what you do want to recognize is that you're not optional. If anything, you're going to be the one in the center. And you don't want to be somebody, you don't want to be a rebound. You don't want to be just a fill-in for somebody who's trying to get over hurt and pain, right? The Four of Swords coming through, I just feel is kind of, your own spirit guides telling you, hey, this person has some healing to do. And I feel like they're kind of a far step away from being somebody's wish fulfillment. And with the Star card coming through as far as advice, Cancer, if this person's not treating you like everything, if they're not treating you as a wish fulfillment, if they're treating you as optional, if they are kind of acting in this energy of, I don't know what I want, I don't know what I'm doing here, that's where, it's not your place to tell this person to step back, but it's like, well, what are you doing, even entertaining people and situations if you're not ready, you know, if you're bringing hurt and pain. So really, I feel like you guys are kind of know where to take this, but they're coming through, and they're not going to be the most healed version of themselves. So it might do well just to continue to kind of step back from the situation until this person comes through appropriately, you guys. So I'm going to pull some initials and we'll see who we're talking to. And this could be yours or this person's first, middle, or last initials. We have K, W, L, I, P, and S. Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care.